Today's lesson for math is lesson 29 from Unit 1, and in their orange book I'm going to do problem 3 for their homework. It is for a lesson on division word problems where they're going to use some long division and a visual model to solve. So, the area of a rectangle is 256.5 meters squared. So we know the area. And then we know the length is 18 meters. So what we don't know is the width. And the question asks, if the length is 18, what's the perimeter? So we have to figure out the perimeter. Before we do that, we'll figure out the width. And we know that the area of a rectangle is length times width. So we'd have to use multiplication. But since we don't know the width, we're going to use the opposite of multiplication, which is division. So, in order to do that, we need to do some long division. And we're going to do 18 into 256. So we're going to estimate this 18 to be about 20. And so we know that 18 or 20 goes into 25 once. So we multiply, then we subtract, and we bring down the 6. 18, we're going to 76, about 3 or 4 times. Let's try and see if what 18 times 3 is. That's only 54, so let's try 18 times 4. And if we did that, we get 72, so that works out well. And we got 72. We subtract and get 4, and then we bring down the 5. So we have 18 into 45, which we know would be twice. So now we have 18.2, and then when we do 845 take away 36 in the long division, we get 9. So we have a remainder of 9. Now, the question is what do we do with this remainder 9? Well, we talked about in class taking the remainder and putting it over the divisor. And we know 9 over 18 is equal to 1/2, which is also 0.5. So if we wanted to add that to 14.2, which is part of our answer right here, we would do that. We would add 0.5 to that, and our answer would be 14.7. So we now know our width. We now know our width is 14.7. So if we want the perimeter, we do 18 twice, 2 lengths, and we do 2 widths, 14.7 and 14.7. So we add those all together because perimeter is the distance all the way around the figure, adding up all the sides. So when we add those up, we get an answer of 65.4 meters for our perimeter. So that's how you do that 2-step problem of finding the width by long division and then adding up all the sides to find the perimeter. And this is number 3 on their homework that they can add to their book as they follow along with the video.